Welcome to the Kelly Adventures, and this is when we took a trip to Delaware Seashore State Park, and we were camping, RV camping here. So these are some fun things to do in and around the park. I guess the best thing about this place was the fact that we could walk straight to the beach without having to get into the truck and try to find parking. So that's kind of a big deal in the Mid-Atlantic states, at least up and around New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. It was a little bit of a rough weather day for the first few days. You can see the waves crashing all around. There's 6.5 miles of ocean and 20 miles of bay shoreline. And there's also tent camping available here. Fishing, you can paddle in the bay. There's hiking trails, which are pet friendly. And as you can see the waves here, it was pretty neat. We saw some dolphins in the ocean, but we had a fantastic time, and just the fact that you can walk to the beach is incredible. So here's the playground here, and you can see the kids are having a blast. It's a much bigger playground than we experience at some of the campgrounds that we've been to. So this was really fun. Another fun thing that you can do around Delaware Seashore State Park is travel up to Cape Henlopen State Park. It's only about 25 minutes from the Delaware Seashore State Park, and we really had a lovely time here. This is such a beautiful place. We loved looking at all the history there. It was historically used for its resources by Native people and then later by colonists under a William Penn grant. And it became strategically important during World War II. Now, at that time, Fort Miles was constructed as a federal defense and training site. After the war, the area served as a military recreation site before officially becoming a state park in 1964. There was so much to see on these trails that it was impossible to do all in one day. You can see the military explosive sign. My kids absolutely love that. We got a chance to walk around the point, see some lighthouses. We explored the nature preserve, and the point is where the Delaware Bay meets the Atlantic Ocean. So I highly recommend visiting here. It was a lot of fun. Ocean City, Maryland is about 40 minutes from Delaware Seashore State Park, and we went down here because we wanted to explore the areas, go on the rides, walk on the boardwalk, explore the shops, and we also went to Baja Amusements, and the kids had a blast going on the go-karts. Assateague Island. So we traveled down here, and that's about 50 miles from Delaware Seashore State Park. This is such a beautiful place. Viewing the wild horses from a distance was just incredible. It makes you feel as if you're, on a deserted island. And the wild horses, we learned, are actually descendants of domestic animals that have adapted to the island's harsh, windswept environment. So some folklore describes them as shipwreck survivors, but it's actually more plausible that they descend from horses brought to the island in the late 17th century by owners seeking to avoid laws and taxes. Today, they are managed in two main herds, one in Virginia and one in Maryland, which are separated by a fence. Okay, so the beaches at Delaware Seashore State Park. You can see here I am up really early before the sunrise because I love to walk to the beach and walk on the beach as the sun is rising, and I also love taking pictures. Right there I caught a dolphin jumping out of the water, which was just incredible. And the boys and everyone, they were all with me at that time, so there's just really something special about, getting up early and seeing the gorgeous sunrise that I can't really describe. It's hard to put into words. It's difficult to get the kids out of bed and get them out on the beach at that hour, but it is so worth it. So these are some clips of just videotaping the sun coming up, and it's just really something special. It's beautiful down there. Another really fun thing that we checked out here was the Indian River Life Saving Station Museum. This is a really unique museum, and it's literally right down the street. We went to on a rainy day. It was built in 1876 by the precursor to the U.S. Coast Guard, and it is now a historic museum dedicated to the brave sailors who performed high-sea rescues. The building was moved to its current location in 1877 and has since been restored to its 1905 appearance. So today it's listed on the National Register of Historic Places. And they also they rent it out for special events like beach weddings. So that was really a cool place to check out. We went to the Bethany Beach Boardwalk, and this is a half-mile long, and it has awesome shops, restaurants. They have live music entertainment. The kids loved going to the arcade, and we loved that it was a very family-friendly atmosphere, and it was just a very relaxed feeling. It was very fun. Okay, the last thing we want to mention is notable food in the area. We loved eating at Matt's Fish Camp in Bethany Beach. That's North Bethany, and make sure you try the onion rings. They are excellent. There's also crab cake sandwich, which is always my favorite. I love the interior decorating. There's the Big Chill Beach Club, which is actually right across the street from the Delaware campground, the seashore campground there. And that has such a cool vibe with the surfboards. They have music going. You're right on the beach, so you are sitting there and you can eat overlooking the ocean. It's just, it is really a cool place to check out. And then also, if you want, some sweets, because my kids love having ice cream after dinner, we go to a place called Bonky's, and that was really, they had some really cool and good homemade ice cream. I just want to thank you all for joining us, and thank you to Delaware Seashore State Park and all of the surrounding places that we visited. We had a lovely time. And if you enjoy our videos, please feel free to subscribe. We would love to have you back. Thanks so much.